Hello, I'm Dr. Harron. I'm going to talk to you about science. Top 5 tips for success in science then. I'd like you to start off by diagnosing where your gaps are, and the best thing to do for that is to use Tassmi. So Tassmi is a program that we've introduced you to, and we're expecting everybody to answer 100 questions a week and to get over 50% accuracy. A good student should be aiming for 4 daily goals a week and 60% accuracy, and maybe you could be a super student aiming for 70% accuracy as well. Now, it's on a phone app, you can get it on the computer, everyone's got to log in. If you can't get on, see your science teacher. But this is what the chart looks like when you're in Tassmi. This student is indeed doing their 4 daily goals. You can see that on the left hand side, and you can see as well they've spent quite a lot of time in the last 7 days, an hour and a half, which is fantastic. And this is what we're looking for every student to be able to do. It also shows you which areas the student's stronger and weaker in. So you can see the bars going across. The blue is fantastic, the green is good, and the red is something to work on. And if you find a bar that's not gone so far across, then I would concentrate on that area of science. It means you haven't covered as much of it in your revision. Okay, you can also go onto GCSE Pod. These are the 10 things sheets, and if you use your QR code reader, you can zoom straight to those sheets. They're just PDF files, but it gives you 10 simple things to do for each of the sciences to try and improve your grade. Another thing you can do is then you can have a look at filling the gaps. So you know where the problems are. Maybe you want to just have a bit of paper in front of you with some questions. Well, we've given every student this combined science workbook. Unless you're in triple science, you've got the triple science version, and if you get the revision guide as well through Parent Pay, that would be fantastic. Anyway, this workbook has really good diagnostic and really helpful questions going all the way through all the units from right at the start of year 9 all the way through to year 11. So a really good idea to work through those, and teachers will go to answers in class. If students have done lots of work in it, then we can go through or give you a set of answers for a particular page. Okay, so I would encourage you to start the early units, even if we're working on the year 11 work. Why not go back to year 9, because you probably have gaps from way back there. Another one you can do is go to Oak Academy. You click on the Combined Science. Once you get into Key Stage 4, you go on to Combined Science, choose your tier, higher or foundation, and then you can fill in the gaps by watching videos, and there are short tasks to do. It's really excellent stuff, so it's really worth going to that one as well. You could also go to our own GCSE Sciences pages. We've got GCSE Physics and Chemistry and Biology, and that's suitable for the combined science students and for the triple science students, and it covers everything. So we've got all the different units as well, just like the Oak Academy, and you can use these codes to get yourself into the course, although you should be in already from the summer. Okay, so we've got PowerPoints and suggested things to do, so if you want to head that way instead of Oak Academy, you can do. Now, prepare. So once you've started to fill the gaps, okay, then you need to start practicing. Well, you can buy exam style papers from CGP. We're doing tests right now, so as December's approaching, there's the chemistry, biology and physics kind of practice tests, and then we're going to do some more practice tests. Again, we'll call these PPE. They used to be called PPEs. We're preparing for possibly public exams, but I think that's something that you need to be looking at, is revising the early units ready for those. Okay, so questions your parents and carers and even teachers should ask you, and they are you keeping up with Tassmi every week? Well, you should be. Do you know your weakest areas? Well, if you do, you can do something about it. Have you started your early units in your workbook? Have you been on Oak Academy? Okay, so you need to be filling in those areas that you know you can't do. And are you concentrating during the precious lesson time we have and keeping up with the new units? And are you completing the homework? And that's on top of the Tassmi that will include past exam questions and preparing. Thank you very much for listening to this presentation, and good luck with your revision.